Hey, should we move on to the next roll?
Yes, I'm excited about this one. Is that eel?
It looks like it.
Oh my gosh,
I ordered and I should know, but yes. Yeah.
Are you an eel?
That is the star piece in the whole roll, I'm telling you.
My piece?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
No.
I did notice that piece. Yeah, that piece.
Yeah,
was an
everyone
extra
had their eyes
nice
on that.
piece, yeah. Describe it for us, Adeline.
Well, now I don't know if I'm appreciating the right things.
No, it had a big piece of eel.
Oh,
on
okay,
top.
that's
It's kind of
okay, I
like
see.
layered on
I see.
nicely, and then I thought it was very balanced.
Mhm.
I see, yeah. It's definitely, I like the sauce that I see on this roll.
Yeah, and I love a tempura.
Oh yes, this is the tempura roll.
Good choice.
Tempura inside.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want wasabi? Anyone else?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Ooh, what is that, hot sauce?
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Pardon me for not having given
No,
you
I was
hot
just-
sauces.
No, I'm good with wasabi. I was just curious what that was.
Any initial thoughts, baby? As you're
Oh, I love this one. And no raw fish, but it has everything else I love, which is avocado, tempura, eel, sauce, green onion.
How would you rank this one compared to the other two?
That's really hard. I think just because this one, the one we had before, had such diversity in like the flavor profile, I felt like it was more complex. So I think I like that one more. But this one is classically delicious. Yeah, the second one.
What's your opinion?
Well, I really should have given one of you guys my piece because I'm not the biggest fan of eel. I like eel, but I don't love eel. Like you seem to love eel.
Yeah.
So I should have given it to you. But because of that, but for the similar reasons, I really like the second roll. Just like the depth of the flavor and that like lingering aftertaste of that nice like charred flavor was really, really nice.
Yeah.
I am second roll as well. Yeah. I would rank it 1, 2, 3.
Really? The eel was your least favorite.
Same.
You guys step aside.
What's the most challenging part of being a realtor that people don't know?
That people don't know? I would say for me, it's the like emotional side of things sometimes. You know, especially as agents, you know, I think we can all relate. You know, you get so invested in your clients and they become a part of your life, and sometimes you want the thing to work out more than they do, right? And you're on that journey with them, and I think it's really important to learn how to, you know, deal with those emotions and compartmentalize over time, because otherwise it can be quite, you know, a big toll on your emotional state. So, yeah.
Do you have any tips, or what are some things that have helped you kind of get better at that? Right, it is a huge. That is an unknown thing to most folks.
And I've actually talked to Cliff about this as well, I'm sure with you too at some point, but I will say one piece of advice that was really helpful for me to reframe is, you know, trust that you did your best with the information that you had at any given time. And I think as long as you can champion that, you know, you can feel assured that you've really, you know, done your service and your duty as an agent. So, yeah, that helps me kind of, again, like kind of process things and keep my head on straight.
Yeah, it's not easy though.
Yeah.
What about you, bud?
Oh, I'm feeling it, but I think we're ready. Go ahead.
Finally? Okay. I think, you know, there is a bit of a stigma that real estate is, you know, just easy or easy money in a lot of ways. I think we've probably all heard that a lot. And I think sometimes people don't realize the amount of preparation and time that we invest, even just to go on tour with clients or even just to see a house. You know, before we even, if we're planning to go tour 4 houses, you know, each one of us has already invested several hours actually in researching the home, flipping through disclosures in advance, calling all of the agents, trying to understand more of the background and gain some more information or intel about the home. And I think even before we step foot into a home to tour with clients, we've already put in actually a lot of time and energy. And I think that a lot of times is something that, you know, people don't maybe expect or know as buyers.
Brad had a good Instagram post recently about this home that we're in now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so neat how she put it. She said 3 months of prep, ... 7 days on market.
Yeah.
And now we're on market for Clayton. So I thought that was a great one.
Maybe it's not that people don't know about this, but certainly, before I became a real estate agent, I wasn't aware like this was something that agents did, which is essentially you kind of play the role of a detective, right? Like needing, again, like, before you tour homes, you want to investigate every home and kind of see, it's kind of high level with the interest, and anything that's important to call out. But then even through the offer process, right? You're also trying to glean as much information, and you're really trying to, set up your client for success. And by asking the hard questions and making sure you have all the information you need to put together like an offer.
Professional sleuthing.
Exactly, and that's the part of it. When I first started, was a little bit of like anxiety provoking. But I will say, I think it's one of the most exhilarating and like fulfilling things that you can do. Like, especially of course if if your offer is accepted. Because it just kind of goes to show like there's a lot of work and a lot of information that you need to get to make sure your clients are set up for success.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I remember my answer now, and it's related to that. It's relationships.
Yeah.
I think most people don't know. I think they think, oh, you go to an open house, you submit an offer. What is really your agent provide? What type of value is your agent providing?
Yeah.
But I always just think that there's multiple sides to kind of this marketplace, the real estate market. There's obviously the listing agent and getting the home ready for sale. But then there's this other element on the back end between agents. And I think it's so hard to convey how many times negotiations just happen agent to agent, not formally, not counter offers, not all these documents.
In the back channel.
In the back channel, and we see it on our listings and also on the buyer side too, where the other agent wants to really work with someone that they know is professional, has done their job well, or will do their job well, and really the listing agent oftentimes is trying to de-risk it for their seller, right? So you want a buyer's agent who can perform with the buyer.
Yeah.
So.